Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're doing a Let's Play Dig to Escape VR, a game released on the Steam store March 6, 2026. It normally retails for $13. I received a free Steam key through the Steam Creator Connect program to review this game, and I'm testing it out on the Meta Quest 3. I'm sorry, not on the Meta Quest 3. I'm testing it out on PSVR2. I am playing standing just because I think there were issues with seated gameplay. Let's go ahead and let's play. So as you see, there's not very many graphical options. Sound, height, seated, that's it. No graphical settings, which is a shame. So let's go ahead and let's play a new game, Dig to Escape VR. And we're gonna erase our progress. Let me go ahead and reorient myself. Okay, there we go. So, like I said, this normally retails for $13. I did receive a free Steam key through the Steam Creator Connect program to review this game. And you guys know that I've recently looked at 2 other digging games in VR. Only Doors, Dig Proper Holes, and Mola Hole VR as well. And so probably the question that some of you have is, how does this compare to those other games? Well, what happened to the note? Wait, what happened to the note? So I played this game before, actually twice before. 1, testing it out, and 2, I was recording, and then the game crashed. So I decided to give it the third and final try. And on this try, the note here disappears. Now we don't really need to read the note because I already know how to play. But yeah, the note disappeared. So we're gonna go ahead and lift that, and we're gonna go down.
Hey you! What's the secret?
And obviously you see the controls here for the Meta Quest 3. And we're going to get... And there's some more notes here. They don't watch all the time. Dig when the noise is loud. Rock stop weak tools. Save dynamite for deep layers. When you hear the alarm, run back to your cell. The mole steals. Grab it before it disappears. Look for treasures. So you notice that we have a little thing here. And it kind of tells us, I guess, where we need to be digging. So let's go ahead and grab the shovel, actually. There we go. I think that's... Oh, by the way, you do have full locomotion, snap turning only, no smooth turn, and teleportation as well. Let's go ahead and use the shovel. And this is me playing standing. You got to 2-handed. So I'm gonna go seated, back seated, because I think it's just more comfortable to do it this way. But honestly, although you can technically play this game seated, it does calibrate for height. Being in the back of the patrol... Oh my god. Being in the back of the patrol unit wasn't done right for seated gameplay. And just... digging just doesn't feel quite right. Seated, although there is a button crouch. So you can button crouch, and that'll have you reaching the floor a lot easier if you're playing seated. So you can do it. It's just a little bit more clunky to play seated, I believe. And we're going to look... Okay, it's what we saying it's over here. And if we need to, we can do this as well. We're going to quickly dig, and we're going to be looking over here. We're going to dig. Try to find the treasure. So now we got to get out. Obviously, so one of my biggest criticisms of this game, besides the overall clunkiness, is that time goes by way too fast. So we don't need to worry about the way it closes. We can just leave it like that. Right now I am playing seated, so I'm going to go back to standing. And basically the only quest right now is to catch 3 moles, and it tells us where the treasure is. And obviously we go out to the prison yard, and at this point there's really not a whole lot for us to do. We can do whatever we want. So you can pick fight with the prisoners. We're not going to do that just yet. We're going to do that a little later. We can punch the punching bag. As you can see there, the physics are not the best, but it's not the worst either. You can also lift. Do you lift, bro? There we go. 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Yeah, that dumbbell went pretty high in the air. Wow. We must be Superman. Okay, so you can also play basketball. Let's go over there and play some basketball. We can also punch the guards if we want, but we'll lose the game if we do that, so we're not going to do that. You just have to take my word that you can do it if you want. Now, notice how I was able to throw the dumbbell real high, but not the basketball. Now, I guess if you go like this, yeah, I mean, I don't know why the basketball is harder to throw than the dumbbell. Maybe you need to use both hands. Maybe, I don't know. Let's do it grandma style. You do have a torch, a flashlight, but you don't really need it. As far not from what I played. So it says catch 3 moles, and there's nothing for us to do right now except to waste a little bit of time. I am using the PSVR2. I'm gonna test it out for a while, you know, because I've already tested the PSVR2 before, and I decided the Quest 3 was better for me. So I went back to the Quest 3 as my default, but I'm gonna give PSVR2 another chance on PC. Like I play it for my PS5, for PS5 PSVR2 games. But I'm gonna give this a try, and the one thing, so there's a couple of reasons why I prefer the Quest 3 over the PSVR2 on PC. One is just the controllers. The controllers are bulky and they need to be recharged. On the Quest 3, you know, they're light, they're small, and you can just put rechargeable batteries in them, you know, real easy operation. I have no issues at all playing all day, but not with the PSVR 2 because I have to recharge them. Okay, let's look. Okay, it wants to over here. It's pointing in every direction at this point. Okay, I just need to stop paying attention to the directional because it's pointing in every single direction. I am playing seated now, just to make it easier to reach below. Now I am collecting items. I don't know if you can tell. And these moles will pop up and they'll try to steal those items. But it happens so fast that a lot of times you don't see the items that I pick up. Okay, it's this direction apparently.
Oh no!
I'm just helping you downsize. No need to thank me.
Okay, so I got one mole. So, like I said, I played Only Doors Dig Proper Holes and Mola Hole VR, and those two games just feel a lot more fleshed out, a lot more polished than this attempt. The one good thing that I can say about this game... Okay, I caught 2. Okay, great. We need to catch 1 more. But even the process of collecting items, like a lot of times I don't even notice when I collect items. And obviously the directionals. The directional's pointing in every direction, so it's pretty useless right now.
Don't hit me! I promise! No
Okay,
more
we caught the 3 moles. We can still dig though. Hopefully we find a treasure. Like where is it pointing? It's pointing in all directions. I mean, it's hard to tell where it's pointing. The directional right now is not very useful. I have played this game before. It did crash on me, so my last video that I attempted video ended up I decided not to show because it just shows the game crashing and then my video stops. And I thought the video would continue, but it didn't because I'm using a different... Okay, there we go. Alright, so we get out now. Oh my god. As you see, it's just clunky. It's just clunky. It's just clunky all around. So now we gotta pick fights. Alright, so what I've learned about prison, what I've read about prison, because I haven't been in prison. Well, I mean, I've been to prison, but, you know, as a lawyer. Well, I did spend the night in jail, but obviously that's not prison. Jail and prison are 2 different things. So I did spend the night in jail as part of my undergraduate program. So I got to see what it's like to be in jail overnight. I've never been arrested though, so yeah. I mean, I'm a... Alright, so, but the one thing I've learned about prison is that you pick the toughest guy, you pick a fight with him. So, knock 2 prisoners. Alright, so this guy looks like the toughest guy in here. So, boom, 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 boom. Knocked him out. Okay, so that's 1 prisoner knocked out. Okay, gotta knock... I'm gonna knock out this dude because he looks like the weakest one. But, yeah, there we go. They go whole night without using a torch, so just don't press this button. That's the torch. Okay, I think I can go all night without pressing the torch. What happens if we just don't do anything? We're just gonna dig, but not really dig, and see. I think we can complete the quest without doing anything. It just says dig a whole night without using torch. So, like I said, this game does feel like it's undercooked, and the VR mechanics aren't very good. They aren't very well polished. The whole game feels clunky. It does have ambition though, so I could see the vision, but the visuals look like a Quest 2 port. As you can see, the background looks very poor. It does look like a Quest 2 game. And just, yeah, the visuals aren't very good either for PCVR. It's not a good looking game, and just some of the textures are not that good. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. But yeah, you see, like, even this plant, it doesn't look very good. Very poor textures, very low resolution. Look at this, I guess, what is it? A combination of sink and restroom? These are pretty common in jail or prison. But yeah, the textures, very low resolution, very poor textures. The lighting isn't very good as well. And, you know, it obviously looks like a Quest 2 game. Even the Quest 3 has much better looking games for standalone. Alright, so should we start? Okay, now we can start. So, oh my god, come on. Jesus Christ. Like I said, woo! That was much hard. So don't press the torch by accident. That's the big thing right here. Don't press the torch button by accident. Can we find a treasure though? Is the treasure here? Where is the treasure? It says directly ahead, right? So it should be here.
Please don't squish me. I'm just a little mole.
You know what? Let's look at some of the upgrades. Maybe the upgrades will help. So let's look at the upgrades. Maybe we can upgrade. Let's see. Sell all. No, we can't. That's all we made? I thought we had more money. We only have 45. Okay, so we can no. I mean, inventory. That's what we can increase. I don't think we need to do that. Torch life, no. Shovel's the one thing we need to upgrade. Or pause. I think those two would probably be good. So no, we don't have any upgrades we can do. So let's just keep digging.
Hey, back off! My karate moves are top notch.
Those moles just popping up out of nowhere is also annoying. It's just not a mechanic that's well thought out. I mean, that mechanic might be able to be fun, but the way it's implemented in this game, it's just not good. Okay, so and this compass is pointing in every single direction. Okay, oh my god. I don't know where the treasure is. So I'm just digging randomly because I can't see the treasure. So right now I'm just trying not to put on the torch by accident. That's my biggest thing. Don't put on my flashlight. Don't press the wrong button, basically. Oh.
Don't hit me! I promise! No more stealing!
Yeah, that's not a good mechanic. I mean, that's pretty bad if we're being honest. So, comparing this game to Only Doors Dig Proper Holes, it makes that game look like VR Game of the Year. Now, I did like Only Doors Dig Proper Holes. I think that's the closest to the best digging game, which is a pancake game or a game that you can play with UEVR. That's a game about digging a hole. So you can play that with UEVR. That would be the best digging game in VR.
Digging all day.
Oh no!
Digging
You got
all
me.
day.
Yeah, that's... But comparing that, you know, it obviously makes Only Doors Dig Proper Holes look like VR Game of the Year compared to this one. Because it's just... There's no comparison. This is pretty poor. So I'm not going to be able to recommend this game. Again, this is not a full review, just early impressions. But my early impressions is that, yeah, this is not a good game. So I can't recommend it. If I have to rate it, I would give it a 4 out of 10. There is ambition here, so, you know, that's good. Go to the pause menu and click on leave a review button. Rate us. So, is the game over? If the game is over, I don't think it's over because I still think it is showing treasures that are close. This, oh, it says alt and distance. Okay. Okay, so maybe I should look at those numbers better. But as far as quest goes, I guess the quests are over, so the rest is just open sandbox type gameplay where you're just getting upgrading and getting treasures, but for no reason because there's no more quests. So I guess this is the end of the game because the rest is just open sandbox type gameplay where you just dig to do upgrades and dig to get the treasure and just continue on that gameplay loop. But it's, as you can see, it's not a whole lot of fun. So yeah, I cannot recommend this game. If I have to rate it, I give it a 4 out of 10. Like I said, compared to those other two VR digging games, Only Doors Dig Proper Holes and Mola Hole VR, this is compared to both of those, this is not very good. So I'm not going to recommend it. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my Let's Play early impressions on the PSVR2. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day. Goodbye as I try to leave because it's difficult on PSVR2.